Hey everyone, and today we are gonna continue reading White Album 2. In the previous part, we ended up working quite a long shift together with Koharu. And bitches let us here. So, let's not waste any time and jump straight to the reading. We haven't finished talking anyway, right? Come on, let's go. Even so, I can tell that she still has some things to say to me from the fact that she let that train go. I think it's about time I settled the differences between us. Yeah, it's about time, like, because the things are quite awkward between us. After all, I have been stuck in this endless loop of arguing, making up, and then arguing again for about half a month now. Wait, it was was a half a month, like, whoa. I thought way less time passed between them talking to each other. If I don't put an end to this, it might start weighing her down emotionally.
私に構ってるよりも、もう少し自分の心配事を優先したらどうですか?
Instead of worrying about me, shouldn't you prioritize the stuff that actually is on your mind a little more? Yeah, sounds like sounds like really sound advice here, because like my guy should just like go and check on the Setsuna, since it's something he is really worried about right now. And mostly he doesn't seem to be even present. He was like during the whole shift, and I get this feeling that he's awesome, just stuck thinking about the stuff, even if he keeps some sort of appearance around Koharu. Potentially putting an end to everything as soon as she sees me trying to settle things. As if she was waiting for that exact moment. Might just be part of who she is.
別に心配事なんて。
There isn't really anything on my mind. Yeah, sure.
また時計気にしてますよ。これで今日私が見ただけで8回目。
You're checking your watch again. That's the 8th time today. And that's only counting the ones I saw. 11, 10 p.m.
次の電車の時間を確認しただけだって。
I was just checking when the next train would be here.
本当は何か用事あったんじゃないんですか? それもかなり大事な。
You really do have something you need to do, don't you? Something really important.
それは今ここでは関係ないから。
That has nothing to do with anything right now.
ほら、それです。
See, that's what I'm talking about.
何が?
What?
人にはこれだけ干渉しておいて、自分には触れてほしくないって、その態度。
That's that attitude of yours, trying as hard as you can not to get involved in others' affairs, and yet not wanting anyone to get close to you. I mean, sounds a bit like she's talking about herself as well. え?
人が踏み込んでこようとすると、狙ったようにブレーキかけるじゃないですか。美穂子だけじゃない。私にだって。
Whenever someone tries to get involved, you put a stop to everything, as if you were waiting for that exact moment. It's not just with Mihaka, but me as well. No, I measured you.
人にそうであってほしいって思ってる姿が自分には全然当てはまってない。気味が悪いくらいに別人。
True, like my guy is just a hypocrite, like, and He goes on and goes on about stuff like this, but he never sticks to these things he preaches about. You keep forcing your ideals onto others, and yet yourself don't stick to them at all. It's almost irritating how different of a person you become. Your real personality isn't as superficial as that.
だから私、あなたが何考えてるかわからない。理解できない。
That's why I don't know what are you even thinking about. I just don't understand.
俺のことなんか理解したってしょうがないだろう。
What would you even do if you could understand me?
人のことをあれだけ理解しようとするくせに、余計なおせっかい焼くくせに。
Are you saying that despite trying so hard yourself to understand others, despite always wanting to take care of others, worrying about complete strangers and even going so far as to help out someone you hate, an obnoxious meddler? Yeah, both of us are like this.
前に先輩のお友達が言いましたよね。私と先輩は似てるって。
Your friend once said something like this before, right? That we are very similar to each other.
似てないよ。
We are not similar at all. Yes, you are.
だったら私が今先輩にどうしてほしいのか理解できるんじゃないでしょうか。
Then if that's the case, shouldn't I be able to understand just what it is that you want to do?
だから似てないって。
Like I said, we are not alike at all. Stop denying the obvious thing. Firmly holding on to your own beliefs, not letting anyone or anything sway you from them. A sense of absolute justice, blind to the opinions of others.
話し合いたい？いいですよ。ただその時はお互い本音でお願いします。
You want to talk it out with me? That's fine. But when you do, I would like the both of us to speak the truth.
どうして君はそうやっていつも自分の考えを押し付けようとするんだよ。
Why do you always try to force your opinions on me?
先輩のことを知るためです。自分にとってわからない人でいてほしくないから。
Because I want to know more about you. I don't want to know someone I can't understand. Yeah, sounds like confusing as shit.
バカバカしい。そんなことに何の意味があるんだよ。
The part I mean confusing as shit is if he still remains the big mystery to him after spending with him so much time. That's so stupid. What's the point in doing something like that?
そこでそうやって突き放す人に安心して頼ることができますか？そんな人の忠告聞く気になんかなれますか？
Will you be able to rely on someone who just gives up like that? Would you be able to stand taking advice from someone like that? What a girl.
先輩はどこか変です。おせっかいだったり厳しかったり優しかったりするくせに他人行儀だったり臆病だったり冷たかったりする。
You're so strange, senpai. Your medals are strict and I guess somewhat kind, but sometimes I also feel that you are distant, cowardly and cold.
普通だろ、そんなの。
Isn't that perfectly normal? In a way it is, but like... sometimes I just feel like Haruki the latter part of the way she describes him to extreme extent.
私の近くにいる以上そういう態度は改めてもらわないと困ります。
Well, I feel bothered when you act like that around me.
どうして君が困るんだ？関係ないだろ。
Why would it bother you? It shouldn't concern you at all.
気になるからです。先輩に興味を持ってしまうからです。
Because I can't get it off my mind. Because I'm very interested in you, senpai.
は？
Huh? With an irritated glare, the girl before me emits a strong air of hostility. I wonder if she fully understands all the ways one could interpret what she just said. I mean, she has been like really forward about it.
鳴ってますよ。
Your phone is ringing. Be it her determination to get the truth out of me, or my uncertain desire to stop you from prying, both dispersed with the arrival of my phone call.
はい、北原ですけど。
Hello, Kitahara speaking.
北原さんですか？久しぶりです。
Oh,
お久で
it's
す。姉がい
Takahiro.
つもお世話になってます。
No, you're not always taking care of your sister. Yeah, we're doing a pretty crappy job in that regard. Kitahara-san, it's been a while. This is Ogisa speaking. Thanks for always taking care of my sister.
高弘くん。
Takahiro-kun? Yeah?
峰ヶ谷です。
Nigaya?
降りの方
Nigaya?
はドアにお気をつけください。
Please mind the door on your way out.
ドアが閉まります。ご注意ください。
The doors are closing. Please be careful.
杉浦さん、
Sugiura-san.
何ですか？
Yes?
どうして降りなかったんだ？
Why didn't you get off?
先輩こそ家まで送ってくれるんじゃなかったんですか？
I could say the same. Weren't you planning to take me all the way home?
すいません。今のは嫌味でした。
Sorry. I shouldn't have tried to be sarcastic.
いや、俺の方こそごめん。家まで送るって言っておきながら。
No, I should apologize. I did say I would take you all the way home. Takahiro-kun sounded almost apologetic during the phone call. He also didn't seem worried at all about his sister whereabouts. Because he probably thinks like that he could entrust you to us. Which is which is a bit sad. He mainly listened to his parents, who were worried about not being able to reach her cell phone despite it being an hour past her curfew, and contacted the first person that came to mind.
けど、さっきから言ってるだろ。別に杉浦さんまで一緒に探しに行く必要は。
But I already told you, didn't I? You really don't need to come searching with me.
クラスメートのお姉さんなんです。私も心配なんです。
Yeah, it's a good thing that she's here, is willing to help us, but like, yeah, to show a bit meddlesome there. She's my classmate's sister. I'm worried about her too. If you talked to her for just a few minutes, even if you didn't want to, you would easily see that her words are neither lies nor exaggerations. The concern is undoubtedly genuine.
まさか君が高弘君と同じクラスだったなんてな。
I didn't think you'd be in the same class as Takahiro-kun.
私が前期、おみそが後期のクラス委員なんです。そういうわけで、そこそこ話はします。
I'm the class representative for the first term, and he's in charge of the second term. We talk once in a while because of that.
そうだった。
I see.
例えば、取材と称していきなり学校に現れた卒業生が、実はお姉さんの彼氏だったなんていう世間話とか。
Topic of our discussions include a graduate that randomly popped up at school pretending to be making an interview. What? She's actually stating the topics. She's literally talking about Haruki there. A graduate that randomly popped up at the school pretending to be making an interview, actually being his sister's boyfriend, among other things. Yeah, but good job calling Haruki out there. So that's why she reacted a little when I said Takahiro-kun, Setsuna. Yeah, she's with me right now over the phone.
和 族を安心させるためとはいえ、嘘なんかついてよかったんですか？
Even though it's just to stop them from worrying, was it really a good idea to lie to them like that? The reason being that the person beside me, as I was talking on the phone, wasn't her classmate sister, but herself.
彼女の行き先知ってるんですか？それに帰ってこない理由も。
Do you know where she went off to? And do you know why she ran away?
帰ってこないって
Ran away?
大げさなんだよ。
Yes.
別に遊んでてちょっと遅くなっただけだって。だいたい
More
大
like
学
she
生にもなって
got
音
kidnapped.
源が夜の10時とか。
You're exaggerating things a little. She just went out a little longer than usual. Besides, at 10 o'clock curfew, university student is... it's a bit extreme, but like... this it's 10 o'clock curfew.
そういうセリフは窓に映った自分の顔を見てからにしたらどうですか？
Want to try repeating that after you take a look at your reflection in the window?
ハンカチどうぞ。せめて額の汗くらいは拭いてください。真冬ですよ。
And that's quite a photo of you. Here, use my handkerchief. At the very least, you should wipe the sweat off your forehead. It's the middle of winter, you know?
暖房効きすぎなんだよ、この電車。
The heater's on the way too high in this train, don't you think? Eyes get a little fuzzy after a couple of drops slip in.
どんな人なんです？
What kind of person is she?
誰が
Is who?
先輩の彼女。
Your girlfriend.
そんな相手はいない。
I don't have someone I could call that because of what you did before. But could you say this straight into Setsuna's face, like? Yeah, that's the question I suspect gonna be left unanswered for a while.
どんな答え方するかなと思ってわざとそういう聞き方にしてみました。
I was wondering what kind of answer you would give me, so I asked it like that on purpose.
なら聞き方を変えます。おみそのお姉さん、せつなさんって言いましたっけ？どんな人なんです？
Then I will change my question. Who guesses older sister Setsuna-san? Was it? What kind of person is she?
そんなことどうでもいいだろ。
What's the point in asking something like that?
私も探すんですよ。特徴ぐらい知ってないとどうしようもないじゃないですか。
Yeah, it does make sense now. In fact, it makes total sense, and it's kind of weird that Arki didn't tell her anything. Even her, you know, how she looks. I'm going to be looking for her too, aren't I? If I don't even know what she looks like, how am I supposed to find her?
だから君は帰れって何度も。
That's why I said you should just go home.
なら電車を降りたらすぐおみその家に電話します。
Then I will call the Ogisa residence as soon as I get off the train.
なんて
What?
実は今北原先輩と一緒にいるって。だから北原先輩はお姉さんとは一緒にいないって。
I will tell them that I'm the one who is actually with you, and that you're not actually with their daughter.
な
Wow.
それにさっきの電話以降北原先輩はものすごく慌ててるって。
And also, I will tell them that after the phone call just now, you started getting extremely anxious.
妙な誇張するな。
Don't make this bit exaggerations. Getting driven into a corner by a girl 3 years younger than me only makes me feel all the more hopeless. There is nothing inherently wrong with what she is saying either, making me search for a rebuttal, fruitless. A fruitless effort.
あの家族に余計な心配をかけるな。 本当にいい人たちなんだよ。
Don't make your family worry any more than they already do. They're really, really nice people. They're really, really nice people.
わかります。おみそもちょっとお調子者だけど、根は善人で、クラスの信望も厚いです。
I know, Ogisa might get carried away easily at times. But he's a good guy deep down, and everyone in class trusts him too.
それに全くの取り越し苦労かもしれない。いや、多分そっちの可能性の方が高いんだ。
This time, you're definitely worried about and besides, might be just worried over nothing. Actually, I would say that it's most likely scenario. Yeah, but I'm worried about my girl, Setsuna there. I hope she's well, I doubt she's doing alright, but like, I hope it's not as bad as I think.
万が一ってこともあるじゃないですか。そこを気にせずにいられる先輩じゃないですよね。だからバイト中も上の空だったんでしょ。
But there is still that 1 in a million chance, isn't there? I know you're not the type that would easily shrug off something like this. That's also why you couldn't focus at work, right?
杉浦。
Sugura-san?
別に呼び捨てにしてもらってもいいですよ。学校だけでなく職場でも後輩になりましたし。
I don't mind if you drop the honorifics. You're my senior boss at school and at work, anyway. Maybe the irritated tone in my voice as I said her name put her off or something, but after Sugura makes her comment, she puts on her usual glare.
理由は言いたくなければ言わなくていいですけど、でもおみそさんを探すのだけはやらせてください。
It's fine if you don't want to tell me why you're doing it, but please let me join you in searching for Nagisa-san. Yeah, because we still need help in hands.
本当におせっかいだな、杉浦。
You sure love how to mind others' business, don't you, Sugura? Stop being so stubborn about this, like... She already knows about the things, so like... What's the point of going about this further and just losing the precious time we could spend searching? Well, not like we are not losing precious time we could spend searching for her, but like because we're still riding the train, but like we could have brainstormed together with her instead of just like arguing about like these pointless things.
あなたに言われる筋合いはありません。
So technically we're still losing precious time on this. You're in no position to say that to me.
やっぱり杉浦さんでないとダメか。
Yeah, so should I keep the honor after all?
そっちじゃありません。おせっかいの方です。
Not that meant the mighty others business part. A little trap must have caught Sugura by surprise. Her glare remains unchanged, but her face becomes flushed.
人をからかう余裕があるなら大丈夫ですね。冷静になった方が効率もいいでしょうし。
If you're still relaxed enough to poke fun at others, then I guess you're fine. After all, remaining calm is good for your efficiency.
ありがとう、杉
Thank
浦。
you, Sugura. With that, our little bickering comes to an end, allowing us to cooperate on the task at hand. Efficiently as she just described it.
まもなく笹久保です。お出口は左側になります。
We are arriving at Sasakuba station. Sasakuba station. The exit is on the left side of the train. 2 more stops until Onjuku. I will have to put on my usual study mode within the next 5 minutes. This is my true battle stance. Doing anything and everything in my power to achieve the best possible results. Is that true? I don't think so. Like, but if you're gonna prove me wrong, then do it.
どうだったか
I'm
な
not too sure.
何しろ貸し切りで30人以上はいたものですから
There were at least 50 people in here after all.
もう一度よく見てください。この写真の真ん中にいる女の子です。
Please take a closer look. It's the girl in the middle of this picture.
いたかなうんよく似てるめちゃめちゃ可愛い子だよね確か人だかりができてたから
I think she was here. Yes, that looks like her. She's really cute, right? There was quite a crowd around her, if I remember correctly. Oh, it is the locker on our side.
それです。間違いない。
Yeah, that's definitely her. Which means Setsuna definitely made her way out of that party earlier.
あれちょっと貸してください
Could you let me see that for a second? Sure. Which also means with only the clues we have, the situation only appearing to get worse.
このパーティーの幹事の電話番号わかりますよね。至急連絡取りたいんで教えてほしいんですが。
You have the party organizer's phone number, right? I would like to contact him, so could you please give it to me?
いやでもあなた知り合いですか
Wait, but do you know him?
友人です。
He's a friend of mine.
友達だったら電話番号くらい
If you're friends, then shouldn't you know that?
先週携帯を紛失してしまいまして、これは新しい端末でアドレスは空っぽなんですよ。
I lost my cell phone last week. I'm using a new one right now, so my list of contacts is pretty much empty.
ああそうなんですか
I see, but still.
でも
今日のパーティーで違法ドラッグが使われてた可能性があるんです。警察が捜査に来るかもしれません。
There is a chance that some illegal drugs were brought to the party today. The police might come to perform a search later.
警察
Yeah. I think it's gotta work on this guy, because I could imagine that he doesn't want to involve police. We should ravage this place with the search. Police?
そうなる前に幹事と至急連絡取りたいんです。なんなら先に警察呼んでもいいですが。
Before it gets to that point, I need to get in touch with the organizer. Or maybe I should call the police over first.
わかりましたちょっと予約表を取ってきます
Alright. Let me go get the list of reservations. Huh? Alright, bold improvisation somehow managed to win the trust of the kind manager. Yeah, so this is no way extortion. Justify exchange of information between two trusted parties. Probably. Probably.
やっぱり先輩どういうことですかこれ
I knew it. Senpai, how do you explain this?
真ん中が小木曽刹那だよ。高弘君のお姉さんだ。
The girl in the middle is Ogisa Setsuna. She's Takahiro-kun's older sister.
右に映ってるのトーマカズサじゃないですか
Isn't the girl on the right Tomakazusa?
今は関係ない話だ。余計な情報を頭に入れるな。そっちに気を取られて刹那見逃したら怒るぞ。
Wait, isn't that the very same picture we saw before in when Chucky was hanging out with Haruki in our place? I think it's got to be that picture. That has nothing to do with the situation right now. Don't get distracted by unnecessary information. If you get distracted and lose track of Setsuna, I'll get mad at you. Haven't seen yet another part of my past involving someone else. Sugiura seems to have fallen into a bit of a daze.
それよりも頼みがある。今すぐコンビニ行って携帯の充電器買ってこい。機種はU。使い捨てで構わん。
But enough about that. I need you to do something. Go buy a cell phone charger at the nearest convenience store. A U mobile model. Disposable chargers are fine too. But I don't need to hide it anymore.
電池がなくなったら私のを貸しますけど。
If your battery run out, I could just lend you my...
今から着信がめちゃめちゃ重要になるんだよ。説明が必要なら後でするから早く行ってこい。
The next couple of calls are going to be really important. I will explain it to you later if you want. Just go get it. Okay. He's gonna pretend to be like someone else. I have been at work with her at work, but if we keep working at goodies together, she'll end up seeing this side of me anyway. My reign of terror has both Sato and the manager so queen. So, go in it.
お待たせしました。水野様ですね。
Sorry to keep you waiting. Mizuno-sama, correct?
それです。水野隆。
That's right, Mizuno Takashi.
こちらの名簿では水野晴彦様となってますが。
But the list here says Mizuno Haruhiko-sama.
自分の兄貴の名前使ってやがる。もしかしてあいつもグルか。
He even used his brother's name. Is he on it too?
店長さん、すいません。なるべくこっちで騒ぎを抑えますから、どうかこのことはなるべくご内密に。
Sorry for the trouble, manager. We will try to keep the mess to a minimum on our end. So I'd appreciate it if you could keep quiet about this as well.
いや、しかし。
How about?
警察が来たら正直に話していただいて構いません。ほんの少しの間だけでいいんです。
If the police arrives, tell them exactly what happened. Everything will be fine if you can just buy us a little bit of time.
お願いします。
Thank you very much. Alongside my deep bow, in my heart, I'm truly prostrating myself before him in gratitude. In gratitude, yeah. For prioritizing what I requested and not giving me any more trouble. Yeah, that's went
どうだハルキ、そっち
quite
の状況
smoothly.
は。
Well, Hurricane, how are things on your end?
11人と連絡ついた。2組は飲み屋で捕捉して4人が白。他に2人がもう帰宅してた。
I got in touch with 11 of them. Two groups of 4 people at the bars were clean. Two others already home. One of whom started yelling at me for no real reason, but after I got her name, the whole ordeal felt like a trip down a memory lane.
で、ホテルにしけ込んだのが全部で5人。
And the last 5 were in a hotel. 5?
5人のうち2人は合意のもとだったんで解放。残り3人は
Two of them were they on their own violation, so I let them go. But the other 3?
まさか。
Are you saying?
もちろん刹那じゃなかったよ。ただその女の子ぐでんぐでんに酔ってていろいろと大変だったけどな。
Setsuna wasn't among them, of course. Yeah, I'm glad she wasn't. Because that's the last thing my girl needs to get herself into. It's just that one of the girls got too drunk and looked pretty messed up in more ways than one.
そうか。にしても男2かよ。最低だな。逆なら尊敬しようもの。
Okay, still two guys. That's messed up. It would be pretty impressive if it were the other way around, though. Sugiro Kahara let her sense of justice take hold of her and offered to take the girl to the station. Of course, she also didn't forget to give the 2 students from the medical department a scathing scolding. It seems she really has no fear. Well, it might have been a result of my first exchange with the organizer over the phone, setting off some kind of switching her. Якось вже пробували got that feeling that shit is really serious.
で、竹谷の方は
So, how are things on your end, Take?
21人まで連絡ついた。カラオケルームにいる連中が8人、2次会に10人、3人は途中で抜けて家に帰ってた。
I got in touch with 21 of them. 8 are at a karaoke place, 10 of them are at some of the party, and 3 went home right after. And 3 that went home sounds like a bit. Yeah, it sounds suspicious there.
21これで全員だな。
21, that's everyone then. According to the list I got received from the organizer, there were 33 people, including Setsuna. The guys were all from the medical department. The girls, according to Taki, were all sickly picked from the other departments, the best of the best.
どっちの会場にもせつなちゃんはいなかった。まあ、奴らの言葉を信じるならだけど。
Setsuna-chan wasn't at any of those places though. Assuming what they said can be trusted, that is.
信じられそうか。
Do you think they are sporty?
多分な。ちゃんと女の子の方にも裏取ったし。
Probably.
地下が混ざってたのは地味にショックだったけど。
I have some past connections with a few of the girls, after all. Hearing Chica was there was quite a shock though. And also according to Taki, even amongst that group, there was still nobody who could compare to Setsuna. There was even some sort of competition between the guys to try and get a better chance with her. Yeah, that was a thing back then in previous part if you remember that. Really, this girl they call Ogisa Setsuna.
これで振り出しか。
So we're back to square one. Just exactly how foolish can she be despite being blessed with such a strong feminine charm.
それなんだけどな、ハルキ。二次会組の奴らが少し気になることを言ってた。
Another thing, Haruki, something one of the guys at the after party said caught my attention.
何？
What is it?
せつなちゃん、知り合いの女の子に声かけられて、そのまま二人でどこか行ったって。
He said he saw a girl who seemed to be one of Setsuna-chan's friends call out to her. And the two of them went off somewhere on their own.
知り合いの女の子？
Wait. Did they manage to escape? Yeah. That would be pretty cool, like, because I really don't want Setsuna to get into that kind of shit. A girl that seemed to be a friend of hers.
てっきりパーティーの出席者だと思ってたんだけど、こうして全員の所在がはっきりしたってことは。
I thought for sure it would be someone else from the party, but now that we already confused everyone's whereabouts,
誰か友達と偶然会ってそのまま飲みに行った。
so she met a friend of hers by chance and just went drinking with her.
かもしれない。
Probably.
というか、どうもそんな流れ。
Or rather, almost certainly the case.
なんだよそれ。
Oh, what the hell, man? She didn't tell anyone from her family where she was going, broke her curfew, and even turned off her cell phone. Slipped away from the crazy high-class party, ran into a friend, and is now drinking with her all the way past midnight.
何やってんだよあいつ。みんなに心配かけまくって。
Yeah, sounds like Setsuna messed up there quite a big time, if it's really the case. What is she trying to do? Getting everyone all washed up like this.
喜ぶべきことじゃん。俺のネタがガセって確定してさ。いや、本当悪かったよ。適当なこと言って。
At least it's some good news. A little rumor ended up being just a rumor. Sorry about that actually. I didn't really think it through when I told you.
竹谷悪くねえだろ。悪いの俺じゃん。
But why? But why Taki didn't stop her from going there in the first place? That's what I don't understand. There is no way it's your fault, Taki. I'm the one at fault here, really.
ハルキ。
Haruki?
ごめんな竹谷。最初に忠告してもらった時笑い飛ばしときながら今になってこんなにこき使って。
Sorry, Taki. Following off what you told me back then and making you work so hard after what happened.
お前の指示はいつも的確だから構わねえよ。あと、イオにも今度礼言っといてな。
Your instructions
男連中への連絡の一部をあいつにしてもらった。
It was clear as always, so I didn't really mind. Also, you should thank you later too. I got a good chunk of the guy's contact info from here.
普通逆じゃないのかよお前。
Yeah. Shouldn't it? It's probably good to be the thing that Takia doesn't keep the guy's contacts. Shouldn't it be the other way around, man?
その辺はデリケートな話題なんだから突っ込むな。もともとあいつにも声かかってた話でな。
This is a pretty delicate topic for me, so just drop it, okay? She was invited to win this, you know. Another little incident went down between these two, I see.
それじゃあ本当に悪かった。夜遅く。俺もう少し適当に探して帰るから。
Anyway, sorry about keeping you up this late. I'll just go around randomly looking for a bit more and head home afterward.
なあ、ハルキ。
Hey, Haruki.
いい機会だ。せつなちゃん見つけたら、ちゃんと話せよ。
Yeah, sounds like the best chance we could get to actually talk things through with him. I hope we're gonna use it, like, we're actually gonna face you and really sort everything out. This is a good chance. If you find Setsuna, have a proper talk with her.
竹谷。
Takia?
今のお前、ちょっとだけ素直じゃん。昔みたいにせつなちゃんのことを怒ってるじゃん。ちゃんとだよ。
Especially when we get in that kind of mindset, when we can get the shit done. So like, it's probably the best timing to do that. You've been a bit more true to yourself now, aren't you? You're getting angry over what Setsuna-chan did, just like the old days, aren't you? This is your chance.
口に出して怒ってやれよ。お前がどれだけ心配してたか、どれだけ辛い思いをしたか、正直に話せよ。
Whatever you're mad about, just let it out. How worried you got over all this? How many painful thoughts were on your mind? Let you know all of it.
そんな辛い思いをしてたのは。
How could I? The one who is really in pain is...
せつなちゃん絶対喜ぶから。お前だってせつなちゃんの笑う顔見たいんだろ。ならそうするしかないじゃん。
It will cheer Setsuna-chan up for sure. Don't you want to see her smile? Then just do what I said.
そんなのは。
But that's
そ
just
んなのは
deception.
欺瞞で。
What deception, like? What deception, my god, like? What are you talking about? Nah. You really running your ass off and searching for her, so like, where is deception, like? Just be honest with her, like, for once.
とにかく俺は忠告したからな。じゃあな、おやすみ。
Anyway, that's all the advice I have for you. See ya. Sweet dreams. Taki didn't wait for my response and abruptly hung up. Actually, it's probably because he didn't want to hear me still, wallowing in my decisiveness anymore. The streets of Onjuku are as white as they have ever been. Now that I'm out of clues, trying to find Setsuna on the still bustling streets seems all but impossible. I bet we're just gonna like bump straight into him very soon. Precisely because she knows how unlikely it is, she left me a tiny sliver of chance to hang on it. Not just for today, but tomorrow, the day after, before the year ends, or even the next year. She let me a chance for us to move forward again, a chance for Setsuna and me to talk again. Senpai?
Oh.
Is it because I always have my head down in a deep thought like this? I wonder... I never noticed this pupil of mine even when she is standing right in front of me.
さっきの人、とりあえず電車に乗せてきました。ちゃんと駅で降りれるかは微妙ですけど。
I somehow managed to get her on the train. I can say for sure, whether or not she'll be able to get off on her own though.
ありがとう。
Thanks. Just as I expected, whenever the two of us come together, we end up sticking our noses into anybody and everybody's business. Yeah. From this perspective, yeah, Dream Team, like, just gonna bother everyone, like, and try to fix their stuff. If we see it, like their stuff should be fixed. The medical department guys will probably be staying daggers at me starting tomorrow.
どうします今から心当たりの店をしらみつぶしに探します
What should we do now? Want to go take a look at places you think she might have gone?
いや、もうそこまでする必要はないよ。
No, we don't need to do that anymore.
どうしてですだってまだ見つかってないですよね心配じゃないんですか
Why not? We still don't know where she is, right? Aren't you worried?
今の電話でそれほど心配じゃなくなった。
I'm not worried anymore after the call I just got.
どういうことです
What do you mean? Summarize the important bits of Take's phone call just now for her. The worst case scenario has more or less become an impossibility. The girl she is with right now seems to be a close friend of hers. And it's about time to think of how to scold this girl who, without telling her parents, just wandered off drinking somewhere for no good reason.
そうですかよかったまだ見つかってないのによかったはないや
Really? Thank goodness. What I'm saying, we haven't even actually found her yet, so thank goodness isn't really appropriate.
いや、もう大丈夫だ。悪かった。つまらないことに付き合わせて。
No, should be fine. Sorry for dragging you along with me on this rather fruitless adventure.
万が一の方じゃなくなったってのは全然つまらないことじゃないですよ先輩
Just getting rid of that 1 in a million chance is fruitful enough for me, senpai. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty sweet of thing from her to say.
杉浦。
Sugiura? Amidst our mindless chatter, I finally get to see an expression of yours that, although I had never seen before exactly as I imagined it to be. If you wore this expression all the time, you look pretty cute. The wing Shalmas made me blurt out something so corny. She certainly does have the charm to make a guy fall for her. So this is what she's like on the inside. It's like I'm surrounded by nothing but amazing people.
にしてもさっきの先輩はちょっと怖かったです
That reminds me, you looked a little scary back there, senpai.
ごめん。結構慌ててたから。杉浦にもいろいろとひどいこと言っちゃったかもしれないな。
Sorry. I got pretty frantic, but so probably I said some mean things to you as well, Sugiura.
怖かったのはむしろそれとは逆で
No. What was scary was actually the opposite.
逆？
The opposite?
確かに慌ててるはずなのにどんどん冷静になっていって研ぎ澄まされてく感じがして
You were pretty frantic back there for sure, but you also got more and more calm as time went on. Like you were focusing every last bit of your energy on the task.
あ
あ
電車を降りてから急にスイッチが入ったみたいになってそこから急にすごく頼もしくなっちゃったから
After we got up off the train, it was like a switch flipped in your head. You immediately started looking like someone really reliable.
気のせいだろ。俺は別にいつもと変わらないって。
You're just imagining things. Almost like that, aren't I? Yeah, I would love if you were like that. If you were like that, we probably wouldn't have at least half of the problems we have to deal with right now.
そうなんですよね。先輩のこと頼もしく感じてしまうなんて、やっぱり夜の繁華街が怖かったからでしょうか。
Yeah, but I'm gonna give him some credit there, because he managed to impress me a bit. Like, I'm bashing the guy a lot, but like, yeah. I'm glad that he really tried to search for Setsuna. And put a lot of efforts into that. You're probably right. Maybe I only felt like that because this busy streets at night are a little scary after all.
いや、
You know? That's probably because this past 3 years in university raised my skill in this field a little more. Because I don't even ever want to repeat the mistake of letting my decisiveness lead me to make the worst possible choice. I mean, in a way you are making the worst possible choice with not solving the issue at hand with Setsuna. Like, either make clear that you're not a thing anymore, or try to properly get back together, because what we have right now is definitely not ain't it. But up until now, all I have done is run away from making decisions, so I never got a chance to really experience a situation like this.
さてと、じゃあ今からどうしましょうか。もう帰ってるか、お店の家に電話してみます？それともやっぱりもう少し心当たりを。
So what should we do now? Just go home, or maybe give the Ogisa family a call? Or should we get check places that she might? And with the clock past midnight and Sugiura is still looking as energetic as ever, and seemingly in a good mood for whatever reason, so we have a choice. Yeah, but I think as we are heading towards check her out, we should just send her off.
もう帰った方がいい。今日は本当にすまなかった。
You should really head home. I'm really sorry about what happened today. It's almost 12:30 a.m. Or I would rather call it like 30 minutes past midnight. Yeah, because it sounds better to me. No matter how you look at it, a high school student really shouldn't be out and about at this hour.
先輩は？
What about you, senpai?
俺はもう少しだけ探して、それから帰る。
I will go searching for a little bit longer, then head home myself. I would also like to add, daughters from families as strict as the Ogisa family really shouldn't be running around this hour either. Yeah, true.
家まで遅れなくなっちゃって悪い。そうだ。駅からタクシー拾ってくれないか？これタクシー代。
Sorry, won't be able to take you home. Oh yeah, why don't you take a taxi home after you get off the train? Here's some money for the fare.
そんなのいりません。でもタクシーは使いますよ。別に意地張って歩いて帰ったりしません。
I don't need it. But you'll still be taking a taxi. I will try to be stubborn and go home by myself.
そっか。そうだよな。
Oh, alright then.
それより先輩の方です。今日土曜だからもうすぐ終電ですよ。帰れなくなっちゃいますよ。
I'm more worried about you, senpai. Today is Saturday, so the last train of the night will leave soon, you know. How are you going to get home?
大丈夫だよ。そうなったらここからタクシー拾うし、いざとなったらネットカフェもあるし。
I'll be fine. If I really need to, I can just take a taxi from here. And as last resort, I can just spend the night at in internet cafe.
もう心配いらないって言ったのは先輩ですよ。
Didn't you already say that there was nothing to be worried about?
心配はいらないけど、見つけたら文句の一つでも言ってやらないとって、そう思ってるから。
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. There's nothing to be worried about, but I still feel like I should find her just to give her a peace of my mind, because we really need to make sure that she is in fact alright, and yeah, and also we definitely need to give her a piece of our mind and say all the things we wanted to say her, but couldn't bring ourselves to do.
俺よりも高弘くんや両親に心配かけて、それに俺の友達や杉浦にも迷惑かけて。
It's not just me. She made
代わりに叱ってお
Takahiro-kun
くから
and
許してやってな。
her parents worry about her so much. She also caused plenty of troubles for my friends and you too, Sugiura. We'll have a word with you in your place, so could you forgive her?
本当にそんなことのためですか？それだけで終電逃しちゃうんですか？
No, she's not having it. Is that it? Is that really your reason for not caring to catch the last train home?
別に大丈夫だよ。明日は日曜日だし。
It's not a big deal. Tomorrow's Sunday anyway.
会いたいんですか？今すぐに彼女に。
That's what she have meant there. You want to see her, don't you? Right this instant.
別に。
Not really. Don't you want to see her smile?
またいつもの先輩に戻りましたね。
You're back to your usual self. I see.
なんだよそれ。
What that's supposed to mean? Yeah, because why does everyone why does they all act like they have got me figured out? They really did.
今日はやめておきます。
Okay, I'll stop there for today. Yeah? What? Just I was in a panic over my desperate attempt to step on the brakes, seemingly having no effect. With 1,000 voices shouting, I can't do this anymore inside my head.
せっかく仲直り仕掛けてたのに、つまんないことで壊しちゃうのはもったいないです。
We just barely managed to make up with each other, so it'd be wasted to ruin it over something so silly. She takes the initiative and distances herself. It seems as though she has finally picked up on the fact that I can't really help myself anymore.
いつもそう思ってくれればありがたいんだけどな。
If only you could think that way all the time.
それは先輩の心がけ次第じゃないでしょうか。
That will depend on what your attitude toward things is like in the future. And yet unable to make the same mental progress as you, I can only repeat my tired acts of sarcasm to Segura like I did before.
それじゃ失礼します。
Anyway, I'll be going now.
おやすみ。
Good night. As Segura figure slowly drifts further and further away, I start to ponder the numerous changes our relationship went through in the last few hours. We were arguing like always. Then in an instant it felt like I was the one taking charge. But in the next moment it felt like it was our biological and mental age reversed. I mean, because you're running away from dealing with the problem at hand. Was it because she found a foothold for herself in my world after knowing about Setsuna and a little bit about Kazus as well? No, it's probably not just that. She's likely my bad. It was other way around. No wait, is it really other way around? Nah, I think I got it right. She's likely always surpassed me when it comes to building and maintaining a relationship with others. After all, I haven't made any progress in that field these last 3 years.
さて。
Now then. But now is not the time to let what seems to be regret take hold of me. I need to find Setsuna. I have to find the girl who went out drinking without bothering to tell her parents even if only with someone she knows and by a coincidental meeting. Should I yell at her? Should I apologize? Or should I? I don't have the slightest idea on how I should approach her. But something in me is telling me I need to find her. Of course, this is the only lot of visual thinking, without any real rhyme or reason.
どうしたんだ杉浦。
Also on Segura,
もしかして終電
did you miss the last train?
あ、先輩。いえ、終電にはまだ10分もあるんですけど。
No, there's still 10 minutes until the last train leaves,
お
but
金が足りないとか。今どこだ。
are you short on money or something? Where are you right now? The East Gate?
はい、東口です。今すぐ来てくだ
Yes,
さい。
the East Gate. Please come as soon as possible.
そんな慌てなくても。ここからなら歩いて5分もかからずに。
You don't need to panic that much. It's only 5-minute walk too.
小木曽のお姉さん見つけました。今改札のところにいるんですよ。
I found Ogi's older sister. She's over here outside the entrance. Eh? Wow, that's quite a coincidence.
鷲尾行き最終電車まもなく発車い
Yeah,
た
but
します
at least I'm glad that she
お
wasn't
乗り遅れ
kidnapped.
のないよう
or something
お
like
願い
that.
いたします
The last train of the day to the show will be leaving shortly. Please take care not to miss the train. Well, there goes the last train, huh?
あ
Yeah. I found Setsuna by the ticket dispenser with more than 5 minutes left before the last train would leave. And we definitely got talk with each other. I hope we're gonna talk, because I'm gonna flip if you're not gonna talk. It's like the best time to do that. Like, come on. 3 years of not from writing, from avoiding this kind of a conversation. Like, nah. At that point, we could have taken our time walking over the platform after passing the ticket gate and still have plenty of time to spare. Setsuna didn't seem to want to move from that spot. However, and I couldn't bring myself to rush her given her reaction.
どうしよっか。どっか泊まる？一緒に。
What should we do now? Want to go stay somewhere? Just the two of us?
一休みしたら帰るんだよ。タクシーで。家族が待ってるだろ。
After we have rested a bit, we are going home by taxi. Your family is waiting for you, aren't they? Even so, when I asked her if she wanted to go find somewhere to sit together, she told me without a moment of hesitation. Which means the reason behind her not wanting to move back then was most likely not the result of having done too much.
高弘くんから電話あったんだよ。今日遅くなるって言ってなかったんだって。家に。
Takahira-kun gave me a call earlier. I hear that you didn't let anyone at home know you'd be coming home late tonight.
そっか。それで春樹くん。
I see, Haruki-kun, so that's why we happen to bump into each other on these busy streets. Seems to be too fateful of an explanation for her to accept. That's why even after I had explained myself, her gaze pathetically fell to the ground with an expression on her face. Tell her that you were worried, that you searched a lot of places. Yeah, but tell her that you were worried, sick about him. Like, what kind of exchange is that? That's not what I wanted. That suggested she had accepted something like this. No, like, you good at talk. Like, good at talk. Like.
ああ、うるさいな。お父さんもお母さんもいい加減にしてほしいよ。
How annoying can they be? I wish I was mom and dad would just give me a break already. Don't say things you don't mean.
そんなことないって。いい人たちじゃん。
Don't say that. They are good people.
電話繋がらなかったって。だからみんな心配して。
They said they couldn't reach your cell phone. That's why everyone was worried.
ああ、電池切れちゃってたみたい。もう私ってドジだよね。
Yeah, but it really seems like Humot is in the upstairs. My battery was dead the whole time. I guess I'm pretty careless, aren't I? Even so, there should have been plenty of ways to get in touch with them, like borrowing your friend's cell phone or buying a charger. There is some way you wouldn't be able to figure that out, right, Setsuna?
なら仕方ないか。いろいろと巡り合わせが悪かったな。
Then I guess you didn't have a choice. Looks like you just weren't very lucky today.
どうだったパーティー。
How did the party go?
とっても楽しかったよ。
I had so much
そっ
fun.
か。
I see.
誰も彼もすっごいお金持ちで、お父さんが院長先生だとか、会社何台持ってるとか、岡山の旧家の御曹司も書くやって感じ。
The thing she's trying to do here, from what I assume, like, is that she's trying to gauge Haruki's reaction. She's trying to annoy the shit out of him to see if he cares about her or not, like. And I could imagine if he is gonna give you a very basic response here, then he would gonna plummet completely. Everybody there was super rich. One guy was like some heir to a hospital or something, and another guy had all these foreign cars. It's like they were all children of prestigious families from Okayama. Something.
そりゃそうだろう。うちのしかも医学部だもんな。
That sounds about right. They're all from our university. Not to mention from the medical department after all.
みんなとっても優しかったよ。今度初滑りに行こうって話で盛り上がっちゃって。
Yeah, and she hated the whole conversation with them and whole party. Everyone was so nice too. We had a blast talking about going skiing once the season starts. Aren't those just regular old pickup lines? Did you really show these guys that smile of yours? Nah, she didn't.
そっか。よかったな。刹那、雪が好きだもんな。
Yeah, that sounds nice. You like the snow so much after all. At this point, my girl is just traumatized by snow. And by Haruki, because he actively avoids either feeling together with her or just let her move on, like.
パーティーの後、友達と会ったんだって。
Yeah, but his exchange with you really sounds like he just gives you a bunch of basic replies. I heard you met up with a friend after the party.
よく知ってるね。
How did you know?
知り合いに医学部のやつがいて、そいつもパーティー出てたから。
No guy from the medical department. He was at the party too.
知り合いって青山さん、伊藤さん、岸山さん、
Who was
日比野
it?
さん。
Yama-san, Ito-san, Kishiyama-san, Hibino-san. I'm surprised that she remembers all these names.
いや、
No, I mean...
それ
ま、いいや。彼女、永瀬さんとはね、パーティーで仲良くなったの。実は初対面だったんだ。
Well, whatever. I got to know you. Nagase-san, I mean at the party. It was actually the first time we met.
初対面
The first time the two of you met.
すごくあけすけで、ちょっといい加減なところがあって、でも頼りがいがあって。
She's really outspoken and a little unpredictable, but still really reliable.
話だけ聞いてると、なんだか女っぽくない人だな。
From the description alone, it doesn't sound like she's very feminine at all.
でもかなりの美人だったよ。それにとってもいい人。時間を忘れて話し込んじゃった。
Wait. Is it gonna be Kazusa in some sort of disguise? Like... it sounds a bit stupid, but could it be, like... But she was quite a beauty, you know, and a really good person at heart too. I had so much fun talking we lost track of time.
そうなんだ。
I see.
本当に今日は最高の日と だったな。
Hey, today was just the best.
楽しくて嬉しいこといっぱいあって、
Yeah, today was
毎日が
just the
こんなだっ
worst.
たらいいのに。
I hated everything and just keeping the facade around Haruki. Which I also don't like was I want them to actually talk, like not just put the show in front of each other. Like, no, that's not what I want to see. I had so much fun and so many nice things happened. If only every day could be like this. What do you mean today was the best? It's pretty much been the worst for me. Do you have any idea how much trouble I went through because of your whimsical little stunt? You're getting way out of line. Say to hear this, like, say. Why are you playing alone with all of this? Like, come on.
酔い冷めた。そろそろ帰ろうか。
Have you sobered up a little? You should think about heading home now.
あのさ、
By the way,
セツナの家の人たちには、今日は一日中俺と一緒にいたって説明してあるから。
I told your family that you spent the whole day with me today.
一日中春樹くんと
The whole day with you, Haruki-kun.
今から言うこと。
I should memorize
ちゃんと
what I'm
覚え
about to tell you.
俺たちは今日昼から電車で遠出して箱根の高原美術館へ行ったんだ。
Starting from noon, we took a trip by train all the way to Hakone to visit an open-air art gallery.
美術館。
An art gallery?
で、美術館に閉館までいて、近くのレストランで食事して、いざ帰りの電車に乗ろうとしたら、そこで休日ダイヤだって気づいた。
We sat at the gallery until closing time and then had a dinner at nearby restaurant. Can we just go to Hakone and visit that art gallery and go to the nearby restaurant there, like, and talk? We need to talk. It wasn't until we got to the station planning to go home that we realized that the train schedule today was the weekend one.
電車はまだ動いてたんだけど、本数は少ないわ、接続は悪いわで、10時に帰るはずが大遅刻。
There was still a
結
train
局
running,
最後の乗り継ぎで終電を逃した。
but only if you and
そんな感じ。
finding transfers was also really tough. We realized then that we wouldn't be able to make it back by 10 o'clock like we had planned. And then at our last transfer, we ended up just barely missing the last train, or something like that.
私の言い訳まで準備万端なんだ。さすが春樹くんだね。
We even thought up an excuse for me. You haven't changed a bit, Haruki-kun.
覚えた？じゃあおさらいだ。
Yeah,
俺たちが今日出かけたのはどこ？
Did you memorize it? I will give you a pop quiz just to make sure. Where did we go today?
セツナ。
Because we didn't go anywhere.
忘れた。
I forgot.
じゃあもう一度最初からな。俺たちは箱根の。
Okay, let's start again from the beginning then. We went to Hakone's.
嫌だ。
No.
嫌って
What do you mean no?
何が？
私嘘なんかつけない。春樹くんみたいに平気でそんな嘘つけない
Yeah,
よ。
it's like he's lying. As he briefing, like the guy really can just straight up tell all this crap with straight face. I can't lie like that. There is no way I can lie as calmly as you can about that, Haruki-kun.
それは勝手に作っちゃった俺が悪かった。でもお父さんたちを安心させるためだったから。
I'm sorry for lying to them, but this is only to make them not to have to worry.
いや、そんな楽しくて嬉しい嘘
No, you can tell
つけない。
such a happy and wonderful sounding lie. Yeah?
絶対に顔に出ちゃうよ。そんな嘘をついてる自分が惨めで悔しくて涙が止まらなくなっちゃうよ。
My face will give it away for sure. Telling a lie like that would only make me miserable and frustrated. I wouldn't be able to stop my tears.
何言ってんだよ。楽しかったんだろ今日。
No, she didn't. Like, what are you talking about? Didn't you have fun today? It must have been way more fun than the fake data. I randomly came up with the spot just on right. No, come on. No. So what do you mean you can't even tell a lie as simple as this?
さあ帰ろうせつな。寒いだろ。
Come on, let's go home, Setsuna. You must be freezing, right?
一人で帰ったら
Yeah. Why don't you head on home first?
そんなことできないって。やっと見つけたのに置いて帰るなんて
There's no way I
俺
can
に
do
できるわ
that.
けないだ
How
ろ。
could I leave you by yourself after finally finding you?
いいよ。私なんかほっといてよ。
Yeah, like
ずっとそうしてきたじゃない。
true, like my little preach, like it's... You finally got to say all this shit to him, like let's go. It's fine. Just leave me here. That's what you have always been doing, isn't it,
せつな。
Setsuna? Now that's the time. You tell him, blow a fuse and start setting her side. Tell Setsuna that what she's doing is wrong. Tell her just how inconsiderate she's been. Tell her how terrible her behavior is right now. Tell her to stop being so petulant and that she is way out of line. Come on, man up, yeah, like, let's go. Just this once. Need to be the potter calling the kettle black. Just this once is the proper way to handle this. Just this one time. I need to be frank with her. I need to be angry with her. I need to show her how much she's worried me. How much she's made me go through. Because don't be a lie, like, let's go, like, let's do it. Just do it. Setsuna is trying to provoke me too, isn't she? In her own roundabout way, she's practically begging me to get angry with her. I will say it, I'm saying it because I'm Setsuna. But the way he's going about it right now doesn't sounds like he's actually gonna do it, which might make me flip, but like
せつな。
やっぱり怒ってくれ
いい
ないんだ。
加減に。
Setsuna, you're way out of. You're not going to get mad at me after all. Yeah.
こんなに拗ねても、こんなに春樹くんを困らせても、
Oh, it's like what should I get from this exchange? Like she means jack shit to him, and he is only been nice to her. Even though I'm being so petulant, even though I'm causing so much trouble for you, it was just a fraction of a second.
叱っても説教もしてくれないんだ。昔みたいにしてくれないんだ。
You still won't tell me off or set me straight. You still want to eat me like you did back then. We missed each other by merely a hair's breadth. Because you... Why? Like... Why you needed like so much time to come to this... Yeah, supposed to like them. Wow, like... What amazing writing, but like... Why my guy even hesitated there? Like, why? What's the point of that? Like, what's the pointless drama is this? Like, I don't understand. Like, why? Why we couldn't just say the things from the start? Like I get it that he. It's one thing for him to sort everything out with you, but will he really just like reprimand you and get mad at you, like? Because it even sounds like a natural reaction, like exactly what he's supposed to do, or touch. Yeah, it really sounds weird to me, like... I don't get it, like... I don't really get it.
怒鳴ってくれたら嬉しかったのに、打ってくれたってもっと嬉しかったのに。
I would have been so happy if you just yelled at me. I might have been even happier if you had just completely lost it and hit me. If I had snapped just a tiny bit earlier, or if Setsuna could have felt on a tiny bit lonely. But it... and the thing is, you could still snap at her, like, you could still snap at her and... like, what the hell is actually going on? Like, why he's narrating it like, it's way too late, it's way too late. We just missed each other by half a breath. No! We're still in the present moment, like, it's not like it's not like he is 20 years, he's narrating this 20 years into the future and he's just like, it was way back in the past and we couldn't do anything about this. Like, come on, like, we're still here with you, like, just fucking do it. Like, if I had snapped just a tiny bit earlier, or if Setsuna could have held on a tiny bit longer. No. But it's all too late. Why it's all too late? Why it's all too late? Like, I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. That one fatal second made all the difference. It didn't make any difference. Because you still could get a freaking angry at her, like. You still could make things up with you. You could just grab her by the hand and for example, slap you or whatever, like, or don't slap you, but like, yeah. I said slapped because she was the one who wanted to be slapped there, but but like, why are we acting like this? Why? 'Cause I don't get it. Like, what kind of bullshit is this? Like, I don't understand.
どうして伝わらないんだろう。どうして
1 or 2 seconds. Why the freak it matters? Like, why? Why couldn't I just get that across? Why do we just keep going around in circles? Like, why? Yes, like, why you keep going in circles? Like, why? And Setsuna. No matter how much Setsuna laments the whole situation, but you could change it. Like, why you like this? I don't get it. Like, I don't get him. I'm sorry if I'm being really harsh on him, like, and yeah, but I genuinely don't understand what is driving him here. I don't. The people who have, and even if I didn't understand what why he is thinking like this, it still doesn't make it any less frustrating for me. The people who have already missed each other once can never come together again. No, you're still with each other here. Like, you're still in the present moment. Why are you talking like you talking it out of your ass? Like, you already sitting in your home and hugging like hugging a pillow, like some sort of coward, like. Why? Why? I don't get it at all. Two people have already missed each other once and can never come together again. Yeah, it really sounds like fancy bunch of sentences to write and lines. But does it really make any sense? I don't think so. Like, and yes, I'm being harsh about all of this, but like, if it doesn't make any sense to me, I'm just gonna say it. Like, that's how I am. Like, if I don't really like something in my visual novels, I'm gonna point it out. If I like something, I'm also gonna point it out. Like, Because now my spirit has been shattered, and Setsuna herself has broken down as well. Why you had to be like this? What's the point of being like this? I don't understand at all.
水曜だって、そうだったんだよ。
It was like this on Wednesday too.
水曜
Wednesday. This is the day where my cell phone had a record of an incoming call from Setsuna. That must be a part of the reason for our collapse today, and not trivial one either. Why we're searching for excuse? Why we're searching for excuse? We're always searching for any excuse to make it like our actions didn't matter. It's like some sort of weird shit thing of fate, like that made it like this, and
先週春樹くんが連絡をくれたから、だから今週だって同じ曜日の同じ時間なら、もしかしてって。
Last week we had a chance to share our thoughts over the phone, so I thought this week too, on the same day, at the same time, maybe, then just share it with each other. Like, you're here, like, why you? I swear, like, I'm really gonna flip. During the whole time, I was restlessly wondering if Setsuna would call again. Setsuna was suffering from much deeper anguish.
だから勇気を出してかけてみようって、そんなことを決心するのに丸一日。
That's why I tried to build up my courage. When the resolve to do that took me an entire day. That much is given. After all, I only thought about being on the receiving end. But Setsuna knew who I would respond.
本当はすごく声が聞きたいんだけど、でも電話だと時間が遅すぎるかなって。メールとどっちにしようかって決めるのに3時間。
I really wanted to hear your voice, but I was worried whether or not it was too late at night for me to call. In the end, yeah, my girl also doesn't make any sense to me here. Choosing between calling or texting took me another 3 hours. That's why she could only take the initiative. Let is another choice. She could only build the courage to make it the first move.
1時間前になって何を話せばいいのか決めてないことに気づいて、キーワードをノートに書き殴って頭抱えて。
An hour before I died, I realized that I didn't really know what to talk to you about, so I scribbled a bunch of keywords in my notebook. It's that kind of connection we have right now. We don't even know to talk what to talk about. Like, we need a freaking bunch of freaking keywords to even talk to each other. Like, I buried my face in my hands. She could not just stay exasperated in the face of all the troubles plaguing her mind. She couldn't just brush it all off, saying, "This is just stupid." It is stupid because it's like you're both acting like it's all thing of the past. Like, you're still here. Like, I don't really understand.
やっぱりやめようってそう決心してお風呂入ろうとしたら、洗面所の鏡にボロボロ泣いてる私が映っちゃってて。
And when I had finally decided to give up and go take a bath, I got a glimpse of just how much I had been crying in the bathroom mirror. But at least I'm glad that at least Setsuna admitting her true feelings here right now. At least it's something, like. At least it's something. It's not exactly what I wanted to happen, because whatever the thing Haruki did, it was total bullshit, like, and and if you're gonna come up with a crazy ton of excuse for why he behaved like this right now, call it like some amazing super and like a big brain writing from the water, I don't really get it. Even though this really is just the spirit thing manageable.
やっぱりダメだって。一度優しい言葉をもらってしまったら、今度は声が聞きたくて我慢できないって。
So I couldn't help it. After getting your text last time, I couldn't help. I couldn't help but want to hear your voice. Even though there is nothing other than sheer foolishness that could cause you to remain obsessed over the cruel and utterly horrible person that I am. Yes, you are, because you decided it yourself. It's not even because I'm saying this. It's something you decided on your own, and you're absolutely thriving on being so stuck and self-loathing. Like, you're a horrible person because you decided it, not me. Like,
やっぱり会いたいって。
No, in the end, what I really wanted was to see you. It's a ridiculous line of reasoning. What? The true ridiculous line of reasoning is yours, like. What kind of bullshit you were saying there, like?
どんどん自分の中の欲望が抑えきれなくなってって。
Little by little, you're incapable of resisting the desires inside me. That caused Setsuna so tender but foolish feelings to stop at her heart. And then there is me, only acting as you usually do. Why you acting as you usually do? Like, like why? I don't freaking get it. Like, the very definition of Bessandra, who is unable to bring himself to take a step forward to hold on her in his arms. Not bring myself to turn back and just run away. You don't need to just run away. Anyway, if you don't give a shit about her, this, can you at least say it? Like, if you actually give a shit about her, cause like, even for all the hassle to search for her, like, so you clearly do give a shit about her, then just freaking say it. Like, it's not that it's not that complex and hard as some people make it out to be. Like, yeah, someone is gonna say that it's like incredibly like thought out and valid and tragedy. I mean, this kind of moment I'm just talking about specifically here, and it really was set in stone, and they just missed each other by sheer bits of a second. But is it really true? That's what gonna be my question here. Yeah, but I said I'm gonna get flipped. I'm gonna flip, and I did. Hey, Haruki-kun.
好きな人できたのかな。少しは吹っ切れたのかな。
Have you found someone you like? Have you moved on somewhat?
あれは
That's Nagasa to what little courage she had and pressed the call button in the middle of the night on Wednesday. But the voice that she heard on the other hand wasn't mine.
もしそうなら今度紹介してね。大丈夫。私変なこと言わないから。あなたを苦しめるような態度取らないから。
If you did, could you introduce me this time? Don't you worry, I won't say anything weird. I won't do anything that could cause you trouble. No! Why? Why is she saying all of this? Like, stop, like, no. She's not like that. We're not like that at all. She's just a friend who goes to the same seminars as I do. We were too focused on finishing her paper that night. So we missed the last train like we did just now. Let her use my bed, and I slept in the bathroom. I know how unbelievable it sounds, but nothing had happened between us.
春樹くん
Haruki-kun,
早く
let go already. But there is no point in making an excuse like that.
私を楽にしてよ。
Yeah, like, could you stop torturing her, like, for once? Give me some peace of mind. Only would it prove meaningless, it would only continue to serve as vicious curse. That would half-heartedly shackle Setsuna to a state of uncertainty.
私を自由に
Set me free. In that case, what does it matter if it was just all misunderstanding? If it's what it takes to set Setsuna free, then I will.
今のなし絶対になしだから。
No, I forget what I just said. Forget I said any of that.
刹那
Setsuna. But the moment I show even the slightest sign of backing out, Setsuna once again falls into denial and cuts me off. Because she does love you. She loves you, yeah. That's...
何も聞こえなかったよね。私何も言ってないよね。
Why we have to overcomplicate things so much? Like... It's not rocket science. Like, we could have just talked with each other, like, properly, and we wouldn't spend our time dealing with all of this, like. You didn't hear anything, right? I didn't say anything, right? This is how we spent the last 3 years with each other. Why the hell you spent 3 years like this? I don't get it either, like...
全部忘れて。ここで私が言ったことはみんな嘘だから。お願いだから何も聞かなかったことにしてください。
Forget all of it. Everything I said here today was a lie. Please, I'm begging you, pretend you didn't hear any of that. I can't work up the courage to break up with you. Now I can work up the courage to say I still love you. Why? Why? It's not like she's in. Because of what, like, why you can't do that, like, why? Because you want to torture her, like, or what? Because you still want her around while you don't really want to work things through with her, like, what is going on, like? And because I keep, yes, you are, you're just leading her on. This point. Because I keep leading her on like that, Setsuna can take a step in a new direction either.
迷惑かけてごめんね。帰るよ。
I'm sorry, I caused you so much trouble. I'm going home. Why has it turned out this way? Because you... I said enough, I think. We were supposed to have tried to get closer to each other. And we should have gotten closer. But then why it has turned out this way? And I think we're gonna Yeah, I think we're gonna end here since we ended in quite a emotionally charged scene, and next time we're gonna continue from this point, which is flashback with Setsuna, and I hope it's gonna make Haruki realize something that he should realize. So, oh, I'm just not sure how when he's gonna at least try to set things to set things straight with Setsuna. Yeah, but at least we're gonna start with a flashback that as was back then when things were still very mature in comparison to this point. So anyway, thank you for watching this, and see you next time. Ciao.